One more video about intention, intentionality, designing the life you want, creating the life you want, figuring out what you want and how to get there. So I've talked about a whole bunch of different things throughout this series, and I wanted to, this one, talk about the idea of the debrief or the review, which is basically, we've talked about a bunch of different practices here. And none of these I think should be set in stone. Well, a couple of them I think should be set in stone, but even how you do them, how they fit into your life might evolve. And if I look at when I started down this path, which was 22, 23, maybe 25 years ago, when I started down this path, my life looked radically different than it does now. And my practices around creating an intentional life looked radically different. There's some threads that have been there almost the entire time. In the last video, I talked about journaling. That was one of them. But the idea is that in creating an intentional life, you're going to be creating intentional days and intentional weeks and intentional months and intentional years. But you want to reflect back. You want to periodically look back and say, is this working or is this not working? In fact, I think you should schedule these in. For me, once a year, at the end of the year, I absolutely go through an extensive process in doing this. But I also do this on a monthly basis. And then occasionally I'll just take some time and set aside. I'll look through my journal. I'll reflect on what I've been doing and what works well and what I want to do differently. That's key phrasing for me. Worked well, do it differently. So it's just noticing what worked well, what I want more of in my life, what's really been getting me results, and what I want to do differently. What's not feeding my life? What's not feeding into the energy of my life? So it's important that you don't just sit there and try to create one set of rituals, one set of rules, one set of practices, one way of doing things, and think that's going to work forever. You want to reflect back. You want to say, how can I evolve this? What should I be doing differently? I think the value, so much of the value of this entire process is in the debrief, is looking back and saying, reflecting, what's working, what's not working, what do I want more of, what do I want less of. It's that simple. So build in that reflection time and build it in periodically so that you're not in lockstep doing the same thing over and over and over, even if it's not serving you. So I'm Jeff Walker, wherever you're watching this, scroll down, leave a comment for me. This is, as of right now, this is the last video I'm planning on doing in this series on intention. If you're really loving it, if you got some ideas of other stuff you'd like me to cover, then leave a comment for me. Otherwise, let's go get them this week.